Okay, so here we have another clip, also from a tournament, and also on Haven. This one is a bit more recent than the first one. I think this was only about a year ago. This was probably when Neon came out and Astra was already nerfed. So it's a bit of a different timeline from the first one, but it's kind of the same concept we're going to analyze, but in a different part of the round. So we're in the middle of an execution on A. Again, this was in a tournament, so this is Valorant played as a team right now, right? Where it's a team play type of game. We're executing on A, and we threw util on site. The Jett is dashing, and we can see from the minimap right here, the Jett scanned by dashing. We saw the Cypher, so he showed up on the minimap, and we know about the breach backside as well. And so here I know about him, I'm just gonna dart him, and we're just trying to kill him right now. We threw our util in, we have Astra ult already up, and we're throwing util and we're going for the kills. Okay, so my util worked well to kill the Cypher. I managed to kill him on my own with my dart. But our Jett died to the breach initially, and then we're like in a 4v1 on site, but the breach somehow gets 2 more kills. So we got a total of 3 kills. And this is really bad. Like, this is a really good play from breach. Somehow he made it happen. This will happen sometimes. I guess our util just wasn't good enough. And this is really bad right now, because if we analyze the state of the round at the moment, what happened is they knew about our execute for somewhat long time, because we did an we Astra ulted, right? So as soon as the Astra ult is about to go up, their teammates on site are already calling their own teammates saying like, yo, they're coming A. So that was like 10 seconds ago. So that means rotations have started at least 10 seconds ago. Okay, maybe they had more info on C and maybe they even started earlier. So the fact that not only our execute was like a big tail from the start just because of the Astra ult, the fact that Breach managed to delay so much on his own and he got 3 kills like this, it took so long to die. Like, we should be planting already. Like, the bomb should be planted now. But look, like, we just killed him and now we're gonna start planting. It's gonna be like 3.5 seconds more to actually be planted. So this is a lot of time, right? And what's worse about this is that we're like in a med disadvantage as well. The enemies have 3 people alive, we only have 2. They have Brim ult and we have no more ults. And they have a lot of util. For all we know, these 3 people have all the util ready to use. At least the free util that gets recharged, they should all of them have it, because they didn't just fight, and we did. We just fight. So for example, I don't have my dart. I have a drone. Problem is, because we took so long to take site, I don't really have a good place to drone from, because I don't have time to get in a good position. Like, if I get a good position with a good timing, I can drone from a safe place and use my utility effectively. But because we took so long, and I can assume that the enemies are super ready to retake, they're like on CT, super ready to retake, maybe on Heaven, maybe flank really close. If I start droning, I'm gonna die while droning, you know, because they're ready to come out. That's what I'm thinking. They must be ready because like they're super close. Okay, so just analyzing those facts, they have more map control, better timing on us, better positions, and more util, and better util to use. Oh yeah, we can also see the stun coming from Evan right now from the Neon. Um, because of all those variables, I can instantly know that the round is looking really bad for us. So if it's looking really bad for us, we can't just stay here. We're just gonna get all the util on us, and they're gonna win the fights, because it's really hard to fight against util and still get the kills. Okay, so I just instantly analyze this as I'm coming to the corner. So like right here, I'm looking at everything, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, we can't stay here. I hear one guy CT, and I'm like, okay, if we just hold this, we're gonna lose. Like, they have an advantage. If we just play this in terms of basics, like I just play contact here, and this guy plays off of me and swings, we're gonna lose. Like, they have more people alive. Just that would have been enough for that to not work. But we're also drained on utility, and they are not. So it's gonna be a meltdown if we just do that. So I can't do this. Round is probably lost. They just have too much advantage right now. So we need the play. The only way we get out of this is with the play. So I'm gonna risk it and see what I can do. And if it goes wrong, doesn't matter. Like, the round was lost anyways. I just gotta risk and try to do my best. So I don't need to do anything complicated. All I'm thinking is like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna pick CT. Maybe I can get a 1v1, and if it's a 2v2, maybe we have a better chance, right? So I pick CT, and I was expecting to see someone here holding me, so that's why I swung like making noise like this, because I wanted to swing fast, you know, like maybe get out of their crosshair. But I didn't see anyone, so I was a bit surprised here, and I'm like, well, since I got here, I'm just gonna take a spot, you know, and this spot might not even be good, but they might just check me, and then it just ends up being bad anyways. But I did it, and because again, we're gambling at this point. We're trying to make something happen out of nothing. So here the Sova is shock darting. We know the Brim is short, Neon was Evan, maybe he's on site already, and the Sova's shock darting this spot. And now we started droning. So I'm thinking, well, I'm gonna try to time the drone and go inside the smoke as the drone goes out of the smoke, and maybe I can kill him. And he noticed it, but I still was able to kill him. I was faster. And now I heard the Neon drop Evan, and one guy was short. Bomb is not for me. I'm getting smoked, so I have to get out of here, otherwise I'm screwed.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
And this last part is basically just mechanics. Like after I got out the smoke, I just have to. Well, I'm trying to take a 1v1 here, and this guy was holding me, and I just pre-fired him. Like I pre-aim, swing. My crosshair's on his head. I stop and I kill him.
Enemy remaining.
And then here I'm just playing the 1v1, and my aim was just better, and I ended up winning this round. So I think a very important factor you can take away right now is that mechanics are very important when it comes to winning clutches. It's not just about what goes into your head. You have to hit your shots, otherwise nothing's ever going to happen. Okay, so this is why mechanics are so important. However, what's the biggest thing to analyze from this? The biggest thing to take away from this is this decision back here. Okay, this clutch would never happen. This clutch would never happen if I don't get this kill on the Sova. This was basically a free kill. Okay. Like, he didn't even have this gun on his end, right? Because he was running me, and I timed him correctly. So, it's because this kill happened that I was able to make the rest of it happen, okay? If I just stayed on site, and I get droned, and 3 people coming at me from 3 different angles, I'm never gonna win, right? So I had to choose one side to go for and take a 1v1. You can notice that out here, none of the other 2 teammates can help him. So I'm taking 1v1, which is what I want when I have men disadvantage or numbers disadvantage. Okay, and I managed to get it. I also managed to time the drone, which made the 1v1 even better for me because the guy didn't even have his gun out. So yeah, because this happened, then the rest happened. And now let's go back a little bit and think, why did this happen? Why did the Sova kill happen? It happened because back when we executed on site, I decided to analyze the situation. So here we just fought, and now on these 2 seconds, I'm like analyzing the situation, and that analysis told me that we were screwed. This round was really bad for us. I just analyzed all those variables that I said earlier: ultimates, man advantage, position, timing. And because of this, I know that I'm screwed. So I'm like, okay, then I can't play like this. I can't play safe. I need to try and make something happen. So because all of this thought process happened in my mind, then I made this initial decision to go for a pick. And then because I did this decision, then I decided to take this position over here. And then everything else happened as you saw. So I think this is the biggest takeaway. But so like analyzing, this is how much importance there is on understanding the state of a round and understanding what should be done depending on it. And in most cases, it's like this. Like in most cases, it's like, do you have the advantage? Yes. Then play with your team, play to your advantages. Don't give the enemies 1v1s and try to trade each other. Use your util if you have it. If you have good positions, use your util, use your position well. That's usually when it goes when you have advantage. And if you have disadvantage, then, well, you're probably screwed. So try to do something. You can still do something together with your team, but most of the time it's honestly fine if you just do something alone, because again, the round was lost. So think of yourself something to do and go for it. Trust your aim and go for it, you know? And the last but not least, mechanics are very important in clutches. So the way you make rounds happen, as I said in the beginning of the course, is by getting kills. And especially in these scenarios, a lot of times the reality is if you're in a clutch, the reality is that you're in a disadvantage. So having good mechanics is what's gonna carry you through these situations. And having good mechanics is not as easy as it sounds, because you might be really good in the deathmatch, but then on a real game, it's harder to reproduce. Okay, so it takes a lot of practice and playing a lot of games until you just have so many games under your belt that it doesn't feel like anything strange to be in those kind of situations, and you're able to just pull through with your usual level of play in those scenarios. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and thanks for watching this lesson.